Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. The new Diadem Warrior Edge paddle. This is Diadem's new take on their wildly popular Diadem Warrior paddle, which we've all seen a lot of people play at tournaments, rec play, open play, whatever. This is a great paddle. It really gets the ball wherever you want. It's got effortless depth, giant sweet spot, does everything really well. The only drawback to this paddle is it's a heavy paddle. It's listed at 8.5 ounces and it's really thick, so it's a touch bulky. So Diadem decided that, hey, we're going to make something just a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter, so it can get through the air quicker at the net, and hopefully have all of those same positive attributes that the Warrior paddle has. You know, giant sweet spot, great accuracy, can hit the ball, just on a dime. So we're hoping that is the case. They're very similar paddles. They're both 16.4 inches long. They both have a nice 4 1/8 inch grip. They're both honeycomb core. The Warrior, where it had grit paint, the Warrior Edge has an etched carbon face. So I'm thinking it might even grab and spin a little bit more than the Warrior, even though the Warrior's not bad. I'm kind of thinking this may grab and spin just a little bit more. To make up for the weight difference, they made this Warrior Edge just a touch more head heavy than the Warrior was. I think just to maybe get that depth with its lack of mass compared to the Warrior paddle. We're headed out to the courts now to hit this. We're very excited about getting these in because, like I said, we like the Warrior a lot. It's a really good paddle. So this, I think, and Diadem's paddles all the way around have been just outstanding. So we're very excited to get out and hit this. The brand new Diadem Warrior Edge. Hope to see you there at the courts. You can hit these as well, and we'll see what they're like. So headed there now. We'll be right back.
Feels a little softer. raise that net. You raise the net.
Why if you want to get it done?
Go down, Martin. Go down.
It's got a little pop. Good ball. Good ball. Nice. Good. Good run.
Hey guys, we're back. Played the last couple of weeks with this new Diadem Warrior Edge paddle. Had a good time playing with it, but it's almost a tale of two paddles. And I'll kind of explain that. First took it out several times, and it just felt like sometimes when a company has a popular paddle and then they try and adapt it a little bit, and they did. This came from the Warrior, which is a really popular paddle, but it was thick, heavy, kind of bulky. So they went thinner, lighter, quicker, and it felt like it lost some of those attributes that the Warrior had. It didn't have the depth. It felt just extremely soft. Like this, the push wasn't there. The plow through, it was not there where you could just get the ball deep. You really had to work hard and swing hard to get it to go. Brought it home. I was really disappointed because I thought, gosh, this paddle, it should still have some of those same attributes. It just doesn't seem like it's there. So brought it home, and I always put on, or I usually put on our videos, the weight tested. Now, online, it says that the Warrior Edge is 8 ounces. On the paddle, it's actually printed 8 ounces. And I put it on the scales, and it weighed in at 7.6. And I know there's a standard deviation. I know that when they list a paddle, there is a standard deviation that's allowed, but that's quite a bit of difference. So I thought, I wonder what this paddle would be like if it was the 8 ounces that they say it was supposed to be. And I'm used to playing probably an 8.1, 8.2, that kind of area. So put a little lead tape on the sides, took it back out, and this is the tale of two paddles. I got this up to 8.125. And I didn't change the balance. It's still the same balance. It's still evenly balanced, just a touch head heavy over the Warrior, but I didn't change the balance point. I didn't put any out here on the end. Took it back out, and it made this paddle come alive. Suddenly, everything that the Warrior had, the Warrior Edge now had. It's tremendous accuracy, great spin, and I think that's the difference between the Warrior and the Warrior Edge. This etched carbon face really allows for some great spin. And the ball really stays on the face a long time, so you're almost feeling like you're throwing it a little bit. You had that much accuracy. It's got adequate power, not great power, but it's got adequate power to where now the depth is there. You don't have to work as hard. It's really just it's just a nice paddle. It's really quick through the air compared to the Warrior, because it's still lighter and it is thinner, so you can get it through the air fast. The feedback's there. You can tell exactly where you hit it, but the sweet spot is still really large. So at 7.6, it didn't have the mass to do
all of those things. You had to work really hard. It is a very soft paddle. So at 7.6 and being soft, the ball just stayed on there and there was no rebound. There was no push. There was no mass to get that ball deep. But you bump it up to 8.1. The 8, it says, actually, the 8 is supposed to be. And it really made this paddle come alive. It did all those things. I love how long the ball stays on the paddle. You can just almost go back to tennis days when the strings were really soft and you didn't put them really tight on there. You could almost throw the ball, and that's almost what you feel like you're doing. Even though the body of the paddle doesn't flex, you can almost feel the face just kind of grab it and throw it. It made this paddle a lot of fun. So I really, really like it now that it's 8.1. Like I said, it's a lot of fun to hit. I'm anxious to see what you guys have found. I'm anxious to see what weight yours came in at, first of all, and what you found as far as just how much fun this paddle is to hit. I'm really anxious to get your thoughts on this. It's a nice paddle. It's not a great paddle at 7.6. That's a big difference. I know I keep coming back to that, but that's the tale of two paddles. Really disappointed, come back, put the weights on it, and really happy. So it's amazing what just a little bit of weight will do. But I wanted a full disclosure on adding the weight. You can see where I added it and the lead tape that I added. So anyway, really like this paddle. Could it go in my bag? Yes, it could, honestly, just because it does all of those things so well. It's really a fun paddle to hit. Diadem, once again, has just done a great job. We really love their icon, really love the Warrior, and now the Warrior Edge. I'm anxious to hear if you've tried it. If you tried the Warrior and then tried this, what your thoughts were. Please leave a comment. As always, hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you for stopping by. The Warrior Edge. It's really worth a try. It is. All right, guys. Thank you. As always, thank you. We'll be back. Thank you for stopping by. Get out and play.
Who raised that net? Who raised the net?